What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fantasy Football Card Quest. I'm your host, Andy Kaysen, AC. We got a big matchup tonight, guys. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, New York Giants, Tampa, my guys, 2 losses. Ugh. We got to bounce back tonight. We're favored to win this game by 11 points, 50-point over under. So we're going to be hopping onto Underdog Fantasy in just a few minutes to do a 4 Superflex team draft. We're going to be firing up a little private league that a few people are going to get into. And I'm going to be doing some pick'ems. And before we do that, I'm going to be looking at all the matchups from yesterday and breaking down all the big takeaways. You know, what's interesting? So let's dig in. So what's interesting is there's, let's say the entire hobby, right, is 100 people. And then within that, you have a subset of collectors and investors. And some of them, a lot of them are probably investors that say, you can only invest in QBs. You only invest in QBs, only invest in QBs when it comes to the NFL, when it comes to American football. Well, I know you guys are pulling receipts with me on Jonathan Taylor rookie card sales today. I'm sure they're pulling their receipts on Mac Jones. The Mac Jones hysteria is getting absolutely out of control, right? The fan base in New England are sold that he is the second coming of Tom Brady, which could be true, could not be true. But when you compare, guys, this is what's crazy. I'm about to show you the prices on Mac Jones have got out of control because when you compare the prices of Mac Jones to any other base Donruss prices of a starting quarterback in the NFL, Mac Jones is eclipsing, guys that have been on a Hall of Fame track that are MVP contenders. I mean, shoot, his base Donruss, and the thing is, you got to compare the print run, right? The print run of a 2021 base Donruss compared to the print run of a 2017 Patrick Mahomes or a 2016 Dak Prescott. When you compare those print runs, the 2021 blows them out of the water, hands down. We all know it, right? We all know it. Going from 2021, 2020, blows 2019 out of the water. 2019 blows 2018 out of the water. 2018 is a higher print run than 2017. 2017 higher than 2016. And you got Mac Jones graded in a garage fancy holder, this GMA 9 here. Someone's accepting a best offer for what, $75, something like that. $420 for an Optic Hollow Silver preview. And I get it, at the end of the day, the previews are going to be short print compared to the regular Optic Hollows. So $420. Okay. All right. Well, that's more than probably what a Joe Burrow and a Justin Herbert Optic Hollow previews at. 37, 35, 150 for a lot of two. Well, it was the best offer accepted, so we're guessing that was accepted around 130, 125. I'm not going to pop over to 130 point. I don't have time to mess with that right now. We got a lot of stuff to cover, fun stuff. Plus, I want to get to the draft. I got the game right here, getting ready to come on in like an hour. And then we got $55. Holy crap. That might be the best one I've seen today, Monday. $55, 42 in an auction. A lot of three. Whew, son. So, I mean, I wonder what you could get a Dak Prescott 2016 Donruss for. I'm wondering if Dak Prescott prices have fallen. That's a sticker. Don't get fooled. Hey, check it out. 1 hour, 10 minutes left. This one's at $6.50. Let's see what kind of condition it's in. Because I highly doubt that this one is going to get up anywhere near $40. $450, only 5 watchers, 6 bids. There was a really good example of shill bidding that my buddy Jets Crazy 87 sent me. If you look at the Mac Jones 2021 Donruss PSA 10, and let's just sort by highest shipping, which is this is just ridiculous. This is legitimate base Donruss PSA 10 Mac Jones sold for like I mean, even if the offer was accepted at 66% of full asking price, which would have been $2,000, this is insane. But we use sort by highest first. Let's see what we got, because and maybe they took it down because there was reports. Okay, this one right here, 53 bids, got up to $4,000 yesterday for a base Donruss rated rookie Mac Jones. Guys, go. If this is the case, run to eBay, run to wherever you can, get whatever 2021 Donruss you can, complete sets for $80, $100, and pull that Mac Jones out and super express it to PSA, right? But let's click into the bids. Let's click into the bids and see if there's some funky activity going on here. Well, what is this guy competing against himself? Yeah, there's a ton of funky activity. You got this guy right here for ***1 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bids with zero feedback. Zero feedback. That means he's got no feedback as a buyer or as a seller. Who just hops onto eBay and starts buying Mac Jones rookie card, base Donruss Mac Jones PSA 10 for $2,000? Something's fishy about that. And at 1:48 in the afternoon, something's fishy about that. And then you got this guy running it up here. The same, looks like the same seller. It's blank ***0 29, 29, 29. These are the kind of things you got to be careful of as a buyer. Well, as a buyer, I know you guys on this channel are probably smarter, way smarter than paying $4,000 for a base Donruss rated rookie Mac Jones. However great he might be, if he is in there, go and buy yourself a Tom Brady PSA 10 impact rookie for less than that. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely crazy, but they did shut out the Falcons on Thursday night. Unfortunately, my pick'ems did not hit there. My pick'ems didn't hit Sunday either. I tried to 6x my money, and it didn't hit, guys. I went for the Justin Fields over. What happened? Justin Fields did some weird twist turn in the middle of the field, got up slow, left the game, injured ribs. Andy Dalton came in and lit it up, though. Darnell Mooney had him in a nice little game with Andy Dalton. Came in, the red rifle was looking good, but Tyler Huntley pulled out the W there. And Tyler Huntley, I was interested to see if there were any sales on him, and there were two. You know, he was undrafted out of 2020. So anytime a player is undrafted, they're only going to be printed in like, you know, the rookie, the Prism Draft Picks rookie ticket auto and the college rookie ticket. And he may have a rookie. So he's got a rookie ticket auto right there with the Ravens logo and stuff from 2020. It's got a sticker on it. It's actually one of the worst signatures I've seen. And someone paid about $50 for this, which isn't terrible for a quarterback. But come on, Tyler, we got to talk to you, bro. We call your mama and your daddy and tell them, I know they raised you better than this. This is not a signature, man. This is not a signature. My cat could sign this card better than this. Are you kidding me? What kind of signature is this? Seriously, Panini should reject this. Be like, dude, sign it again. Can you sign it again? This is not a signature, especially when you have cards from him. We just saw it. I'm gonna X out of this window. Let me go back. Look at this. This is better. Back when he was in college, he actually cared about his signature. Then when he went undrafted, maybe he was jaded. Didn't want to put in a whole lot of effort into signing his Ravens card. Maybe he thought he was never going to play behind Lamar Jackson. He does look a lot like Lamar Jackson in with the helmet on, anyways, while he's out there playing. But see, something like this is a much better signature. I could see that's a T in the beginning and then some scribbles, but still, that's a lot better than just a line, 2 lines. And it's kind of inconsistent. You can see here, my mouse is a little inconsistent. So the Ravens won. They squeaked out that win 16-13, didn't hit. So right there off the bat, Justin Fields goes down, didn't hit on that. But not only that, the Packers lost to the Vikings 31-34. And look at the box score. What happened? They ended up giving look at the amount of carries and targets they ended up giving to this dude Patrick Taylor. He got 4 carry. He only got 4 carries, but AJ Dillon only got 11 carries, 53 yards, and then receiving, AJ Dillon had 6 targets, 6 receptions, 44 yards. So very, very close to hitting that over under. I think it was like 104 yards. And in fact, this is good because Patrick Taylor didn't get any targets out of the backfield, but the the game script here was not good for the Packers. This is a game that kept going back and forth. Justin Jefferson absolutely went nuclear in this game. 10 targets, 8 receptions, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns along of 56. So if you had him on your fantasy squad, you were happy. 40.2 fantasy points. And Aaron, what was going on with Aaron Rodgers at halftime? He went inside the tunnel, but was standing there, and Jordan Love had to take the last kneel down because the Vikings ended up having to punt it. This game was crazy because it went back and forth like crazy. The Vikings ended up barely squeaking out that win with that field goal at the last second. That was a pretty wild game, and I was watching that on Red Zone, and that was definitely a wild game. And then you had the Dolphins beating the Jets. We had Joe Flacco actually showing up. Dude, this guy was peppering the rookie Elijah Moore. I know Jets fans, they're very solemn and they're still recovering from the whole Mike White syndrome. They became very ill and sick with the news of Mike White that he wasn't actually going to pan out for them. But they can now rejoice about Elijah Moore because he ran a route on 84% of Joe Flacco's dropbacks. And Elijah Moore had a very good game here, guys. Elijah Moore, the rookie. But I bet you his base Donruss is nowhere near a Mac Jones. It's probably like, pennies on the pennies on the dollar. I bet you there's a bunch of sales on him though. Let's check it out. Elijah Moore, pen pals. Holy crap! Someone spent $632 on a 101. That's the power of the 101 right here. Well, I've got it sorted by highest too. So let's see. That's not a bad signature. Got the E. Dot Moore with the Go Jets. Even though it's a pen pals, I like the portrait style. He's got the highlights, man. He's got the highlights, looking fresh. Looks like he just got off the practice field. $632 for that. But that was September 8th. I wanted to look at recent here. Let's look at recent. New ended recently. Because someone bought one of the little Christmas sweater patch. There's a good gift for the kids. $4, best offer accepted. It's the wide receiver tier. It's the team. Obviously, the Jets aren't going to be poised for any kind of playoff run. So, it's the nature of the beast there for them. But will say Elijah Moore looks really good, and I have him in one of my fantasy leagues, and I'm very happy about that. He may just lead me to a win tonight. I'm expecting a big game. I need a big game from Chris Godwin tonight because my opponent in the 12 Team Quest Fantasy League had Austin Eckler last night and totally shredded me up as the Chargers beat the Steelers 41-37. I gotta say, Austin Eckler is a stud, right? Austin Eckler is a stud. He wasn't printed in a ton of product either. When you look at his rookie cards, he had 4 touchdowns. Let's see what kind of sales and prices we got on Austin Eckler because he wasn't printed in a lot. He's also not a big statured individual like Jonathan Taylor, but the guy is a stud. He's thick, he's solid, man. He's really tough. You know who else is really tough? Najee Harris, dude. That guy takes some really bad hits, man. I saw him take a really bad hit last night and he got back up. And I was like, dang, dude, you are built good because if that was Saquon, that was a torn ACL. Or Christian McCaffrey, that probably would have been an injury, but not Najee. Got back up. Got back up. Must have been that rough upbringing, something. But you look at, Eckler. So Eckler wasn't printed in a ton of stuff. He was printed in the select concourse for whatever reason, and he was printed in the rookie ticket auto. But you can see, like, you look at all the Eckler solds. This is really it. These are the 2 main selections for him, and not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sales on them through eBay, and people are spending what, an average of 50 bucks. I mean, and you can see most recently his rookie ticket auto with the sticker. Not a bad signature either, I might add. It's got some detail to it, but for $95, so that's pretty solid right there. Let's quickly recap the rest of the games because I'm excited, man. And oh, we got to get to drafting. It's 7:50, man. But this is the first chance I'm getting to actually break down the sales activity from yesterday on eBay based off of everybody's performance in these games yesterday. So Bengals getting a much needed win. I saw Joe Mixon looking good, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. All right, Colt McCoy stepping in again for the Cardinals. That was my third pick 'em was Christian Kirk. And I still believe in the guy. I'm still going to buy low on him. Actually, in fact, this plays into our favor, those of us who are buying low on Christian Kirk, because he only got 5 targets, 2 receptions. Rondale Moore back in the fold. Rondale Moore got all those targets from Colt McCoy, shooting from the hip. He just sounds like a Wild West name, Colt McCoy. Got the 11 receptions for only 51 yards, but hey, James Conner, Zach Ertz, yeah, Zach Ertz had a monster day, and James Conner had a monster day. And man, Russell Wilson. Do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Even look in the chat. What's up, Blaine? Blaine, Blaine. I need a big night from Chris Godwin. Blaine, no more points from you, Blaine. Evan Ingram, no more, no more. You got your 40 from Eckler last night. What's up, Raven? What's up, Andrew T. Channel? I like that first name. That's a good first name. Brad Nolan, what's up? Brad Nolan in the house. I know, rough for Justin Fields. Hopefully, it was just a bruised rib. Should be back soon. Jalen Darden sig. I haven't seen that, but he's on the Bucks. What are some good investments? ATM at the moment. Well, I'm sure you'll catch up on catch a few tonight. I need Lombardi Lenny to have a terrible game tonight. Well, that's good for me too because I am rooting for a big Chris Godwin night, but not too big because I'm up by 40 points against Andrew Perry in the 14-team rookie card league. And if Andrew Perry gets 40 points from Chris Godwin, then he could catch me. But if I have to look at it, but I need something like 30 points from him to catch back up to Blaine in the 12-man league. So it's like all over the place, which is why we're going to get straight to some underdog pick'ems and underdog draft, a 14 all flex, four flex. Boom. So the rosters are going to be studded because you only have 4 people in the draft. Red Rifle starting. Red Rifle's starting this week. You heard it right here on the Fantasy Football Card Quest from the Chicago man, Vintage Brad himself. Fields is out this week. Red Rifle starting. Maybe that's good for A-Rob. A-Rob needs to be fed a little bit. I don't know what's going on with him, but probably be another Darnell Mooney show. Another Darnell Mooney show. Okay. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah. 49ers, Deebo Samuel, monster game from Deebo Samuel. I had Deebo Samuel pulled up because people like Red Cracked Ice Prism, Deebo Samuel, $44.99. Are these these are sales going on right now. Let's see. Let's go click on the sold. What do we got? Red, white, and blue, 1251. Let's look at that autograph stuff. Auto red wave out of 149. PSA 10 pop 9. About 400. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid for wide receiver. But he is all over the field. Look at that though. I'm surprised that didn't do better, but someone had listed and buy it now for $19.99. Not a bad deal there on Debo, but it's just the optic hollow. But that's kind of the evolution of our hobby. I say just an optic hollow now. It used to be, oh, that's an optic hollow, man. That's sick. That's dope. You got to get that. It's still a great looking card, but just a lot of us, as the more time we spend in the hobby, the more and more we want to chase, rare autographed, just something like. I think about it like this. I found out recently. I found out recently that my sister-in-law is a football card collector. I had no clue. And she's from Indianapolis, big Colts fan. So I was really pumped that the Colts beat Buffalo yesterday in pretty incredible fashion, right, with Jonathan Taylor. But I'm thinking I want to get her a Christmas gift. I want to get her I want to get her a Jonathan Taylor card. And so I'm like looking at my collection, like, yeah, I have some decent ones, some Prism Silvers, but like if I want to give her a gift that she's going to be impressed with, I'm thinking, I want to get, maybe I should get something autographed. I should get something autographed, maybe something in a slab, like a nice, a nice slab there, So those are the kind of things you think about. Put yourself in the people's shoes that are purely collectors from a collection standpoint. What are they looking for? What would be special to them to have in their collection? And oftentimes, those are the same cards that, as an investor, will yield the best ROI. So let's go ahead and, with that, dig into the Underdog Draft. I'm sure I missed some matchups from yesterday, but yeah, oh yeah, Cam Newton. Saw Cam Newton run around, ran himself straight out of breath. Heineke actually played way better against Carolina's defense than I expected to, and came through with some really clutch passes there in that game. Heineke dodged a couple sacks, was really able to lead the Washington football team to that win over the Panthers. I was impressed with him, and his cards are still very low. There you go, Andrew T. Man, talk about We know quarterbacks drive the hobby. Fitzpatrick now done for the season. Well, football teams at 4-6, they're not out of the playoff race. It's kind of where the focus goes. Plus, in the beginning of the show, if you go back, look at those prices on those Dak Prescott rated rookies. That's going to end in an hour, man. Compare that to Mac Jones and the print run difference between a 2016 base rated rookie and a 2021, and then all of a sudden, bingo, light bulb should go off, brother. But that's quarterbacks. Quarterbacks drive the hobby. Of course, there's a ton of great position players. And I've been talking about Jonathan Taylor since the beginning of 2020 season. I remember trying to invest in him before there were even cards in his pro uniform because I studied the athletic profile. You go to playerprofiler.com and you just like sort through their data analysis tool and sort by speed score. Like look at who's got the highest height adjusted speed score. Derrick Henry, AJ Dillon, Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, these guys. And then you look and like, wow, that translates to good production when given the opportunity on the field. So that's it. So you look at that, you look for that height adjusted speed score. If they're a running back, look at that agility and burst score. Look at how many targets they got in college. Are they a good receiver? That kind of thing. How does that translate for them? Can they be a 3-down all-purpose running back? I digress though. 7:58. Time for some underdog. Guys, this is the big thing here. If you're not signed up for Underdog, get signed up for Underdog. What are you waiting for? I'm about to post a link right now. No Bigo. Bigo's not allowed on this show. We say Bigo's banter for the 12 and the 12 team fantasy football breakdown. If he was here right now, he'd be trying to draft a bunch of backup running backs in this draft tonight. All right, so the great thing about Underdog Fantasy is right now with promo code QUEST, link in the description of this live stream, it's 100% deposit match up to $100. So you can put in as little as $10. They'll instantly match it with $10. No slow drip, no minimum competition participation, nothing like that. And it goes all the way up to $100. You put in 50, they give you 50. You put in 100, they give you 100 right now, immediately. And then we can draft in a private draft where you can try and take my money. And we did a lot of these fun best ball drafts before the season started. And Andrew Mackins, the awesome marketing director from Underdog, reminded me they have these wonderful pick'ems going every single week, and that I'm still affiliated with them. And I'm like, you're absolutely right. We need to be doing pick'ems. We need to be doing these live drafts because they're a lot of fun. This is a way we can make money instantly because, see, I may have not hit my pick'ems yesterday or last Thursday night, but those rookie cards haven't even come in the mail yet. And that's the beautiful thing about being in the rookie card, the football card game, is that it's a longer sales cycle. Whereas you can make money really quick on playing fantasy on Underdog, but it's a lot trickier. Your process could be incredible. My process was good. I look back and say, nope, I had good process. I had good process on Sunday. I'm not gonna sit here and knock on my process. It was good. It was well researched. The analysis was correct. It just didn't pan out because fantasy can be very fickle at times. So I'm going to create a private draft for this. It's a $3 entry. So right there, you put in 10, you get a free 10. That's $20. You can do 6 of these, and then you can go $2 pick'ems and try and 20x your money, make $40, and boom, you can play a bunch more, win money every night. And then you parlay that knowledge with investing in rookie cards. That's my formula. So I'm going to go ahead and create this, and I'm going to share it out. Let me go ahead and pop it. I'm gonna pop it in the sleeper league chat from our 14 team fantasy league because this is actually inspired by Shelly Ridley 18. It was her idea because the Bucks game's going down tonight. So I'm gonna pop it over in the sleeper league chat for these guys. First right of refusal. And I think that we can get through. We'll see how fast this goes, guys. But I think these are going to go pretty doggone fast. It's 4 flex, right? 4 flex. Only 3 people in the league, so this is going to be very fun. The rosters are going to be interesting because I imagine, though, right? Tom Brady, Leonard Fournette, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. Oh wait, it's all flex, so there is no QBs. Oh, very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. So we're gonna put it here. We're live drafting. We're live drafting. And then it's been a hot minute since I've been live, guys. We're live right now. Drafting. No QBs in this. This is perfect for Bigo. He said he said no QBs don't score all the points. Dying, dude. I may have screwed myself in the 12 team fantasy league this week because I started Dante Foreman on the Tennessee Titans in my superflex spot over Heineke. You can't click the link. Is there a problem with your finger, Luke? Or is wow 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 wow. It's copyright free music, guys. This is what you get. Actually, I got my tablet right here. It's my game device. This little Samsung tablets, man. It's an Android problem. Well, we'll do a bunch of these. Let's go. Play. Let's draft. I'm gonna be looking at the pick'ems. I guess I'm gonna go ahead. You know what? This is how I avoided getting auto drafted last time. I do this on my phone. It's an Android update. Let's go. The connection. I need this guy right here to throw this guy. Just need about, you know, 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns tonight from Chris Godwin. He's got a more favorable matchup according to PFF against the Giants secondary. based on where he lines up on the field than Mike Evans. However, Mike does seem to be like Brady's favorite touchdown target, especially with Antonio Brown out. However, we get Gronk back tonight. Gronk is back tonight. Got it. New intro music. It's catchy, right? Waiting on one more. Oh, so I'm gonna look at the let's see, active 3-person. Bortles to Robinson's in. That's Jags. That's Cards with Luke. I know what Bortles to Robinson is. That's Teenage Mutant Ninja Blake Bortles. All right. So let's go ahead and pop this over to some pick'ems. Wow. Let's look at the pick'ems while that is. Does that just look really small on my screen? I guess it's kind of like there. One more. One more. One more. There we go. I don't need to be like bigger than that. More blown up than that. Let's check this out. Sorry, this is hilarious, dude. The over under on Tom Brady is rushing yards is 0.5. Come on. You telling me he's not going to QB sneak it one time tonight? 0.5 rushing yards? Well, I guess a sack would count as negative rushing yards. So 0.5 rushing yards? Come on. I don't know. Tyler Johnson, I think, is going to step up. We're going, what do you think? 2.5 passing touchdowns? Man, I like all these Brady overs. I can only pick one. Let's see. All right. So Perry Collectibles has got Chris Godwin, but he's also got Evan Ingram. And I'm beating him by 36 points. Somebody hop in a daggum 3-person league. All right, I'm gonna have to smash some overs on Tom Brady. Come on, 0.5 rushing yards. I'm going it. I'm going for the 0.5. Brady, 1 QB sneak. That's all I need, man. That's it. We're smashing the over on Chris Godwin. And what do you think, Gronk? Daniel Jones, 235, 22.5 rushing yards for Daniel Jones. Saquon, interesting. Darius Slayton. Kadarius Tony was hot before it. No, we gotta go. We gotta go under on Evan Ingram. I don't even know who these people are basketball. Going under on Evan Ingram. We're going over on Brady on the touchdowns. I can't pick two Bradys. That's right. Mike Evans. Yeah, we're going over on Evans. And we're gonna go over on Daniel Jones. We're going for the 20x. So you can max $5. I'm gonna do $5, try and win 100. Boom. Wish me luck. What's up, Brian? Hop in the draft, brother. I tried, didn't work. Nobody's wait. Share this draft. Copy. Wait. The draft link is not working. Is that what I'm getting? Where do you guys need it? Where do you guys I posted in the chat. Posted in that. Only a few eBay tags. Only a few. Only a few. Let me make sure my draft live stream is. Well, we may not. Lobby active. Oh, wait, did the game well, see, I've got it right here on my phone. Something went wrong. We cannot find what you're looking for. Oh, did the game start? Oh, shoot. Do I gotta do it again? Looks like I gotta do it again. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Create private draft. Yes. There's not enough time. Oh, we ran out of time. Okay. It's all good. Learning lesson. Next time you gotta start earlier. But you know what we didn't run out of time on? Is pick'ems. No, it's all good. It's all good, Luke. All good, man. Let me fire the game up. You know what? I'm gonna do a double pick 'em because I did a pick 'em on Brady's .5 rushing yards. That's got to be the play of the night right there. I'm going over on Brady. I'm gonna go over on Brady, over on Daniel Jones. Selling out, man. Got Chris Godwin's got to get it right, or should I do a? I should do a contrarian, like over on Gronk, 32.5. Who's DJ gonna pass it to though? Galladay, Slayton, or Tony? I'm gonna go Galladay. I'm gonna go Galladay. That's a 10x. So you can do $2, as little as $2, and potentially win 20. Very little downside there. That's not a bad one, but I like my first one. Let's see, Pick'ems. 5 picks for 100. There it is. Chris Godwin over 75.5. Evan Ingram over 36 point under. Just to be clear, under 36.5. Tom Brady over 0.5. Daniel Jones over 22.5 rushing yards. Tom Brady 0.5 rushing yards. That's hilarious. Mike Evans 67.5 receiving yards. I think the game's starting. Ask your parent. What the heck did I put on this thing? What? Reactivate your subscription. Source is sling free. What? That's weird. What did it? It must have logged me out or something. Interesting. Well, I gotta go figure out my Sling TV crap so I can watch the game, y'all. Unless you guys want to sit here and watch me figure out my Sling TV. That's it for me tonight. I'm gonna go figure out a way to watch this game. I'm drinking water. I don't have an adult beverage because Thanksgiving is in just a few days away. So I'm like lean mean, dude. I'm doing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 air squats every day, drinking water, getting ready for Thanksgiving. Because when Thanksgiving comes, going all out. Yeah, let's do one. Let's do one Wednesday night. Maybe I get Luke in the broadcast booth with me. Maybe I get some Luke from Cards with Luke. I've seen a lot of football content from you, Luke. I've been keeping my eye on you, brother. Doing some good stuff out there. Go check out his channel. Let's chat about that, man. Let's get you in the broadcast booth. Let's do another draft Wednesday night. Be a little bit more prepared. See you guys then. Peace. Go Bucks.